Alright, we are playing Wartales. Wartales is an open-world, turn-based strategy RPG that recently released into early access on Steam. It's a game where you take a small group of talentless nobodies and set out on adventure into an unforgiving world to turn your group into one of great renown, perhaps. We're going to start a new game. I've played a couple hours at the time of recording just to get a sense of mechanics, but really haven't gotten too far. But we're going to start a new game. At the outset of the early access, you can choose over the next choice of three questions that you're asked. You can choose one of five choices that kind of set your stats. And let you build out your team. For the purpose of this video and just kind of getting used to everything, I'm just going to take number one for everything. And if I end up playing this game a bunch, which I think I might, I've been enjoying it so far, maybe we'll come back and maybe either choose something random or maybe set out some scenarios specifically to try to have some fun. But for the beginning, I'd like to get a sense of the game and the mechanics. So we'll just take the number one, which I think is meant to be just the defaults. There's nothing really too awful. We can take a look at what these are. I messed around with this game a little bit on hard, and it certainly can be a little unforgiving at the beginning, especially in the combat. I understand there also is level scaling at this point, so playing on hard can stay very hard throughout the entire time, no matter where you go, what you do, or how you level up. Alright, so choose your destiny. Your companions are apprentice friends looking for adventure, and that's going to start us off with plus 30 influence, negative 30 experience, and our companions will be a swordman, an archer, a ranger, and a brute. Influence is your renown, how people know you in the world, and you use it as a currency to influence others, literally. You use it to recruit people, you can use it to bargain or change people's minds or negotiate with them. I haven't gotten too far in that regard, but I do understand that there are some storylines and scenarios play out where you can affect the world, which I'm really interested in seeing play out. So we are apprentice friends looking for adventure. My companions are used to long walks, and that reduces the speed at which the troops' fatigue stacks by 10%. This game, once we jump into it, it'll be obvious if you've played Mountain Blade Warband, or Bannerlord rather. I'm sure Warband as well, although I haven't played Warband. To me, it feels like Mountain Blade turn-based. You never get into the third-person view or any of that. It stays near isometric and turn-based, but the overworld traversal feels a lot like that. Looks a lot like that. If they had a flaw, it would be a somewhat meek appearance, and that'll reduce each of our companions' carrying capacity by 1. We can only start in the starting county. I think as you unlock other areas as you play, you'll be able to start in other areas, which is great. So that means we won't always have to have the same exact start. I'm gonna leave it on normal for now. Hard could be merciless and absolutely could end up being like watching Groundhog Day, where I take 2 steps out of the starting area and get killed and have to do the same thing all over again. I'm gonna put the save mode on free. Just so I can save as often as possible, and in case I want to mess around with anything. This really is going to be a run of just kind of learning what the game has to offer. I also honestly just expect that they're going to be updating this a lot, which could mean broken saves and having to restart, so I really don't see any need to be too particularly precious about my saves or my characters. We're just going to have some fun. To that end, I almost kind of want to put it on easy, which is something that I do with a lot of these games. I played Divinity Original Sin on easy the first time just to get a sense of it, and then come back and play hard. With any game, doesn't matter what it is. But I think normal will do for now. Normal seemed to be a decent challenge, and it didn't seem to be too overbearing or impossible for someone like myself who's not good at these things to begin with. But anyway, so let's dive in. I'm going to leave everything as it is. I don't futz around with this stuff too much, certainly not for gameplay capture. So we have Nicked, who is a brute, Isabade, who is a ranger, Warrion, who is an archer. We've got Pony, the ever-present and stalwart true leader of our group, Pony, level 1, and Ingram, a swordsman. That is a fine group to start our adventure. Your companions are off in search of adventure. After a few days of quietly traveling along, their only feat was not getting lost, and they have reached their destination. Here, surely, awaits some novel and exciting quest that will stir up the uneventful lives of bored apprentices. Adventure awaits at the end of the road for those who make it there, alive, that is. We're gonna move this party around. Our party's kind of centered around the horse here. I can take a step forward and you can see they all kind of break out of the horse. You move around, you click on things in the environment, you can move to things in the environment. I'm obviously going to want to go get that nice shiny thing over there. And when I do, I'm pretty sure it's scripted. We're automatically going to draw the ire of these guys. We are without a doubt in their range of getting aggroed. But yeah, so, at least at the outset from what I've experienced so far, the gist of the game is I'm just moving these guys around the world, exploring and discovering various things, entering towns, speaking with people, and uncovering world events and things like that. I will say, I'll probably be doing, I suppose, a little bit of an impressions as well. This is early access, and it certainly has some rough edges, but none so much that I felt in any way encouraged to just put it down until they moved it further along. But the 3D creative direction, the 3D world of this game is really very beautiful and very consistent, I would say. The creative direction overall for the 3D aspects of the game is very, very consistent. And I think that is, at this moment of early access, where it does absolutely have some rough edges that we'll uncover, it's kind of almost sitting not at odds with itself, but it makes it feel like it's a game that's a lot further along than it might actually be. There's a saying, the great design is invisible. And I feel like so much of the consistency of the creative direction of this game makes some of what they're doing so unnoticeable, which is a good thing. And you want that so that players can focus on playing the game and accomplishing their goals and managing whatever it is they're trying to manage, whether it be stats or inventory or characters or whatever, and let the rest of it just kind of recede. You wouldn't want any piece of design being so glaringly apparent that it distracts you from playing your game. And this is really, even at this early stage, is really well accomplished. This world is at this scale certainly very believable, very pretty. The lighting is very pretty. The scale at which they've made various elements and the details at which they're applying that scale are very, very beautiful. I've been really struck by that overall. I think this is a very pretty 3D game thus far. I will say, with that being the case, there are a ton of things that we'll probably come up against that I hope that over time the developers work on with various elements. So like the UI is pretty rudimentary at the outset. One of the first things I bumped up against, I'd really like to be able to move these menus, which I can't. You pop these things out. Like, I'd like to be able to put this somewhere else if I wanted to. Which I can't do at this point. Maybe that'll come. Maybe it won't. Also, they have these tooltips that pop up, and I have not figured out a way, but I would love to see perhaps like Crusader Kings 2, where I can lock these out and then hover on them to get more tooltips. And it doesn't seem so apparent right now, but at some point you'll start seeing things that have more information in these pop-outs, and you're like, oh, what does that apply to? Why is that important? And it would be nice to be able to do that, but we can't. Other insanely glaring one, everything down here has a key command to open it. Getting to your characters, I have not found a key command. And I've been through every key on my keyboard. I have not found a key command yet. I also, hilariously, in playing this, spent a couple of hours wishing there was an arrow button to click back and forth to cycle through your characters instead of having to click over here, though after a couple of hours I did realize my arrow keys on my keyboard will take care of that. Although, for me currently, that's really not ideal because I'm trying to avoid touching my keyboard with this. I've had a habit of accidentally skipping turns by hitting the spacebar during combat. Combat in this is turn-based. I've heard people compare it to XCOM, a game I haven't played before. But it's got turn-based combat, which is, at least from my experience, a little bit unique. We'll jump into it right now and see what it's like. Alright, so we're in combat. When your turn comes, play any unit you haven't used yet in the round, and that's one of the big differences. There's no initiative to manage or strategize with. Down here, our characters, the characters we're playing, are blue, and obviously the enemies are red. The enemies' turns are set in stone once they are selected. But on any one of these turns, I can pick anybody who hasn't played yet. So there is a little bit of strategy there where I can make sure I'm using characters in an order where I still have the people left that I want to. I don't know how deeply I'll get into that strategy, but I'm sure there already exists, with this game being out only 2 weeks, people talking in depth about that strategy. But yeah, so there's no initiative, not like Divinity or Baldur's Gate or any of that stuff. Baldur's Gate 3 specifically, the other Larian game. Alright, so you can find out which enemy will then come into play. Prepare your strategy. So, before you start any turn, you have the ability to move your characters around. So what will end up happening is, as the battles get bigger, your characters are kind of randomly placed around. There's little blue spots where you can kind of strategize where you want to put them. And as battles gets larger, they're split up and moved around behind people. And so before you click anybody to start their actual turn by selecting an action down here, you have this moment to set up the battlefield. At this exact outset, I don't think it's going to matter very much. We've got a hoodlum and a poacher. I'm finding that in this early stage, I like to start with the archer. If I can get them into a place where they are both safe and can reach. Oh, you know what? One thing we didn't do. We'll just take a look right now, since I didn't do this in the character creation screen. We'll take a look at what we have. So we have, what do we got here? We have Brute. Yeah, Brute, who has Ram and Taunt. Taunt will make an enemy engage with you, and then force them to have to attack you the next round or deal with you in some way. We have Ingram the Swordsman, has Slice and Wrath. When Wrath deals 4 damage to the target if they have less than 50% health left, and then adds Fury. And this is exactly where I'd like to keep these hovered out there and maybe be able to go and go mouse over Fatal Blow, things like that. But I can't. If I move off of this, it's gone no matter what I'm clicking here. So we have our Archer, who has Shoot, and that just means they can shoot the bow, and they have First Aid, which is very good. I have just messed around with a bunch of these really quickly, and I have rolled characters in the beginning that no one has First Aid, and it's kind of good to have at least one person have First Aid in the very beginning. And here we have a Ranger that has Stab and also Wrath. One thing we will do, I'm going to go back. Oh, I can't. I should have done this ahead of time. You can choose professions. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Professions provide passive buffs to the characters, but we'll take a look at that when we get out of here. Not you. We want you. I will start with... we'll step forward just a bit. I've got 2 people, so I can step someone in front of you. Step forward just a bit and take a shot. And yeah, we'll leave him here for now. We'll end the turn and move this person up. Ingram, and Ingram will Slice. Very nice. Removes all of their health, and we are now engaged. That's this little icon up there. When you perform a melee attack on a free enemy, you engage them. An engaged unit can only attack their engaged opponent and has a higher chance of taking critical damage. Take advantage of this with your other units. An engaged unit is exposed. Their back is exposing their back. Attack them from behind to get a bonus. Yeah. So if we click on her, we can see. She is engaged, which means this unit can only target the engaged opponent, so they can only target us, Ingram, and has a 10% chance of taking a critical hit from other units, and a 20% if the attack comes from behind. So, unfortunately, that is our last move, but we got another 2 coming, so we will end our turn here. The Archer will move up and surely hit us. Hopefully they don't knock back. They did not. One of the archery abilities is to hit with the bow, but also perform a knockback. Now, very unfortunately, some of these characters are wildly out of range, which we can deal with as we add abilities and level them up. But for right now, that's as much as Nick can do, and so we'll move on to the next and hope Oops, no, this is what I've done before. All right, there, perfect. So we can move our ranger up behind and stab, and we have a 20% chance of critical. It looks like we did not get it, but that's still just fine. We could perform Wrath here and probably take this person out. I think I'm going to do that so we can then turn our focus to somebody else and not have to worry about them. This hoodlum dealing damage after that. And there they fall and die. And we get Galvanized. And Galvanized increases our damage by 50%. And now the Ranger has Fury. So our next attack would be increased by 50%. Really no need to step, but we will step as far forward as we can, so it's that much easier next time. Now... Oh, it's the Ranger. Perfect. We will run up, engage, and stab. Now, we are engaged, which is fantastic, because the Archer, when it is their turn, if they survive that long, cannot fire a bow when directly engaged at point-blank range. So the only thing they'll be able to do is punch us for typically 1 point, 2 with a crit. Next character's turn, who will run up and attack from behind as well. Hopefully that counts as behind, a little off to the side. Very nice. We also have Wrath here. We'll hold on to our point right now. So this has... these are kind of like action points or anything similar in any other turn-based game. They're Valor Points. And on your hotbar, you have a movement that you can take, an action that you can take, and I'm sure you'll build up more as you go, and then special actions that cost points to take those actions. And you can earn these in various ways and refill them in various ways, including resting at camps or at inns and things like that. And gain more to use amongst your characters. We also have an ability added now that we're behind somebody and have them, I think, below a certain health. I'm not exactly sure when this pops up, but we have Knockout. We can knock out an ability and take them prisoner if we had chains in our inventory, which we do not at the beginning. So we'll hold on to our Wrath. I don't think we need to use it. I don't even care if we take a hit from anybody. We'll keep our points. We can build them up for our next fight. And there, he took a swing at us and we took 1 damage. So now, we'll step to this side so we keep a clear shot for our archer in case he's not going to survive. But if he survived, there's a clear shot for our archer. But now he's surrounded. Surround and engage enemy unit with 2 allies to get a bonus. And so now he is surrounded, which means his damage is increased by 20%. There is no way he's going to survive this ram. So this is an area of effect attack, an AoE attack, so I have to be careful. Anything that turns that lighter red, that pinkish, whitish red, would get hit with my attack, but if I turn, I can make sure I don't hit my own character. Hopefully. We'll see. Did not. And the poacher dies. Alright, so we will loot all. We did not... Oh, yay! Awesome. We got... So there's poison and bleeding and all the effects you'd expect in any RPG. Poison is a pain in the butt in the beginning. One of the first orders of business I'm going to have if we get anywhere far in this game is to find a way to negate poison or just not have to take it every time. There's not a percentage chance if you get stabbed with a poison dagger, you are getting poisoned. So now we have a poison dagger, which means we can do that to other people. We could take the human remains. There are skills to learn in this game based on professions that we're going to pick up. And one of them is cannibalism, which we could then devour human flesh if we wanted to. We're not going to do that for this round. We'll probably just be nice apprentice adventurers. Like I said, really just exploring mechanics at this point. But I'm sure I'm really digging this game so far. So I could absolutely see coming back and doing wacky playthroughs of maybe just being evil and awful, bandits or whatever. So we'll repair all of our armor, all the damage that we took, which was just Ingram, and that uses raw materials, which so far I've only been able to find them in blacksmith shops in towns, although the recent patch notes said you should be able to make them automatically when you camp at a certain point. So we'll pick up this iron. This is there are various resources to pick up as you walk through the world and as you discover things. One thing we are going to do, we're going to stop. We're going to give jobs to all our guys right at the outset. The only job available is Tinkerer, but we're going to take it because we hover over it. Tinkerer gives us a +2 to critical hit. Tinkerer also lets us craft things when we camp, which we'll do later. Pony doesn't get anything. Pony also has a melee ability and unlockable slots for more. I've never seen the horse in combat, so I don't know if that's something that comes later, but all of our team has at least Tinkerer, which will give us some buff to critical hit. So we just found the plateau stables, and then, yeah, anytime you find a new place to visit, it takes you to this screen where you won't see your characters, but you can interact, click on things, and talk to people and inspect things. So we'll talk to all these people. Adion says, when I think of how many people don't shoe their horses, it makes me want to pull out what little hair I have left. Tell you what, buy a horse from us, and I'll throw in the horseshoes for free. All right. Well, he sells horseshoes. Wait, what do horseshoes do? I don't think I ever looked at that. Movement speed in the world increased by 5%. Interesting. Well, we're not going to buy something for $50 yet because we only have 124 crowns, and we have to pay wages to all of our mercenaries. The more mercenaries we get, the more they're going to have to make. The better they are, the more they make. We have to feed them, we have to keep them happy, and we have to pay them. And keeping them happy is by keeping them well fed, giving them more than just standard, rations and meat and fruit and bread, but maybe having things like beer and alcohol and stuff. Making sure they do well in battle and they're not getting beat up and they have good gear and things like that. And keeping them paid. Failing to pay them will make them very unhappy and they may leave our service. So we're not going to spend $50 right now because we are going to have to pay wages in a bit, and certainly in the early game, coming across money can be a little difficult, and we'll get into that in a minute. Merrill says, though the war in Edoran has been a boon for my business, I cannot help but feel for my poor horses. I can tell you aren't soldiers. Take them with you if you can. Otherwise, they will most likely end up dead on the battlefield through no fault of their own. I like that she can tell we are most certainly not soldiers. We are wearing farmer's rags, which provide basically no protection. 5 armor. It's just cloth. And does anybody have better than armor? Yeah. Okay. So there's still angler's rags. All right. So we have all farmer's rags and then 1 set of angler's rags. So yeah, we are not. We've got a crappy improvised wooden shield and a rusty sword. We are not really all that great if in terms of equipment, but we'll get there. This barrel is highlighted green. It is so there's no real tutorial for this, but it's literally so you can figure out that you can steal things. We're not going to steal this, but we are going to start the process so that we can get the job. And what we did is we just assigned the thief job to our ranger, but we're going to cancel right out of that. Let them exhale their breath they were holding while they waited to steal. And that gives us +1 to dexterity, which is great for the rangers and archers, the dexterity-based weapons. We won't be buying a horse, but you can buy more horses, which obviously increase your carrying capacity, but they also do eat food. Excellently, ponies have no need for money, so we don't have to pay them. All right, so, yeah, that's the gist of it. And we're going to head out on adventure with our farmers. Awesome, we found 5 rags. There is crafting in this game. I haven't done too much of it, but some of it's actually really cool. Rags are used for a bunch of stuff, but one of which is making rudimentary starter armor, which costs a ton of supplies. But the little mini game, there's a little mini game of clicking at certain times to make the actual armor. Is a lot more than I expected. I thought you'd just be assembling quantities of components and then hitting craft and it's done. There certainly is that for a lot of the crafting, but there are a handful of little mini. So we'll go through. We've just discovered Stromkap, the first town, and we will go through each of these places. We're going to stop at the Forage first, and we will talk to the Forge Master. You can use my anvil for a few crowns. I can also repair your armor. Oh, and I'm looking to hire a blacksmith if you happen to know one. Skilled blacksmith. Well, we don't know one, but we did spend raw materials, and so we'll buy those. We'll buy 2 of those. That's fine. That should be good for now. We have 3 days worth of food, and we have a handful of raw materials to repair our gear as we need. He says I can use his forge for a few crowns, but I haven't seen anybody get asked to pay crowns. What we will do is reassign our brute to the job blacksmith, which will increase our constitution. And here we can see if we can come across 3 leather, we will be able to make plus 10 rags, which are slightly better than the farmer's rags that we have. We'll also be able to make a shield at the outset, and then throwing axes and throwing knives for our rangers, which is really fantastic. It gives you 2 actions per turn, and expendable items to take those actions. All this stuff in the beginning is just a whole hassle to come across, but we'll see if we can start getting people outfitted as quickly as we can. One thing I will do is let's get the proper poisoned blade into our ranger's hands, and we'll sell that other blade, and now we have a poison blade that does 5 to 7 damage and gives a stackable poison effect. Sell this dagger to you. Okay. I guess we'll head into the tavern next. And so here in the tavern, we can talk with all of the people that are highlightable. But this is where, at least in the beginning, we're going to pick up jobs from Emissary Capende. And you can pick up higher level jobs that you have to pay influence to get from the informant. We'll start with the barkeep here. We're going to buy 2 booze because it'll help make our people happy. And we're also going to sell this comfrey, this flower that we found, because I won't need it right at the outset. Later on with alchemy, we'll be able to craft potions and things where that'll be important. But at the absolute outset, I haven't really had a problem with selling that stuff, and I'd rather have the money to pay wages and travel further during my adventures, staying out and camping and taking on more jobs and things like that. So we are going to rest here. Resting here right now is only going to cost us $39, and it gives us 1 more Valor point than if we camped with our current low-level camping setup. So that's not too expensive, and I like the extra Valor point, and it doesn't take away any of our food. In fact, it has a plus sign now. I don't know if that gave us food. I don't know. So, yeah. All right, let's pick up some jobs. We are mercenaries, out for adventure and looking to make our fortune. So let's try to do just that. We're gonna take any easy jobs, though. I will say, I don't know if there's glitches with this system, but I have had like this exact thing happen where there is just 1 easy job that pays nothing. That is nothing. Like that's okay. It is more than my wages, but if I hire 1 more person, it's not going to be. But I've had the job be marked as easy and it be insane compared to my team. I had an easy job that was like, go fight. We're 4 people, and it was like, go fight 4 people who are in full armor with advanced weaponry. I'm like, wait, how is this easy? All right, so we can recruit any of the people that are not job givers that are interactable in this town. There's other chances to recruit elsewhere. So he's a warrior. We have a brute. It might be nice to round out our crew for now and just try out as many things as possible. So I'd definitely be interested in taking on a brute. And it looks like we might just squeak by with barely enough money to hire somebody if we want to. He does have taunt, which I'm not really interested in at the outset. I don't really need people taunting when they have no health and no armor. Later on, that'll be an interesting mechanic for the tank to be able to draw hits. We certainly can hire somebody from here. That'll be the base price for starting. But we'll see who else we got. A spearman, which we also do not have one of, who has Wrath and Impale. That might be the way to go. Let's see what else we have. Whiscroll is a spearman with heal. Let's see how many people have heal in our thing. We have one heal. We have one single heal. Do we have one heal and 2 wraths? We do. Maybe we'll take this guy so we have 2 heals. Yeah. Why not? Let's go for it. This is going to be... It's really unfortunate we weren't able to pick up at least 2 jobs out of the emissary, but we will deal with that. I know I at least would like to have 5 people. We'll probably want 5 or 6 people to start until... It seems that way. Until things advance more and we can make better decisions. But for now, at least the numbers... having the numbers on our side. So, now we need to go make at least $79, which is going to be... We got 95 coming to us, which is just fine. And what we're going to do is... we're going to head straight to our payoff, and we'll see what happens along the way. We will, obviously, run through the rest of the storefronts. Here we can pick up another job. Anything highlighted in green is a thing they're like really hinting at you should click on. We will make our archer an alchemist and confirm. And here's where we can craft various alchemical ingredients. Right now we don't have any of the ingredients to craft anything, but I am interested in taking the ranger and possibly having them offhand bombs and such. Might be fun to make like a grenadier type character. We can talk to them in case they have any jobs. I don't think they do. Apothecary, a Namram. My concoctions can heal the most grievous injuries. Be sure to hold on to the vials after using them. So we'll get vials. We'll find vials in different places. When the things are highlighted in green in here, it just means the prices are reduced. We can buy this for 1 brain, it looks like, or $100, which I guess perhaps usually it's only 1 brain. Also, it looks like we would need to be an alchemist apprentice for her to even sell that to us, probably making us watch out for our own good. Let's make sure our guys are set up with the right jobs now that we have a couple of jobs going. We're going to put you on alchemist as well, because you're going to want to be crafting things. It doesn't really matter. The fact that they have dexterity, both the thief and the alchemist are plus dexterity, so you'll stay on tinkerer. That's just fine. And you are also a strength-based character, so we will give you strength as well. And you're on strength too. All right. We don't need anything in here, but we'll stop in and just say hi. We can talk to this person. I've already done this, so I'm not going to do it for this one, especially with our money being so low. If we talk to them, we give them bread. And if we talk to him, he's going to steal money from us. So we're going to leave it alone. But here's where we can buy food, which we don't need right now. Meat from this person, clearly, which again, we don't need. One kind of unfortunate thing at this exact moment, at least from my perspective, in terms of realism, is like, I can sell anything to anybody, and it seems for about the same price. At least in terms of inside of one town. Like, I can sell weapons to the vegetable dealer and meat to the blacksmith, and they don't care. It would be, from my perspective, I would prefer it if it was more realistic, where the specific people want to buy specific things. And maybe even if they had an amount of money and a barter and trade screen or something. I have accidentally sold things at bad prices. But that being said, there is still an economy trade mechanic And here we see we actually have a trade ledger, which I haven't figured out how to access exactly. Clicking things out of here will automatically sell them, and clicking things here will automatically buy them. But in here, he has trade goods as well, which are pottery and wool in this town. When we entered the town, which we can leave, we'll take a look at right here. Into the town, we see Strom Cap, population 155, and they produce wool and pottery, which I can buy here. And I haven't done it yet, but apparently you can buy those, make your own manual trade routes and sell them in places where they sell for better prices. And, vice versa, run things back and forth. So maybe we'll get into that a little later as well. All right, we're in the town hall with Lady Mayoress Gontrande. Gontrande. Are you mercenaries? I'll have you know that we don't take kindly to refugees in these parts. Why, you ask? Because they have overrun our streets and are now taking to the roads. Edoran is sending our way anything with legs and a mouth that cannot wield a sword. You have your work cut out for you. There's no lack of honest folk in need of help to fend off the refugee menace. Alright, so she doesn't like refugees. It seems like that is a particular starting mechanic or scenario or story that unfolds is there seems to be a lot involved in dealing with refugees and kind of taking a side one way or another. But we are not yet concerned with that. We are going to head southwest and find the target of our first job. Along our way, we are going to try to capture things. We can also see movement in the trees there. Oh, there's some wolves. You know what? We're going to go ahead and face the wolves because we would like leather. And if we find some leather, we might turn around and go make some armor. But let's see how we do here. Hopefully they don't wipe us out. It literally can happen. It can absolutely be terrible. All right. So we have all right. Here's what we're going to do, I think. And again, I'm not fantastic with strategy, but we're going to toss all of our guys to one side because we can for right now. And we've got who's got do we have anybody with 10? You. All right. In this instance, Ingram is going to start. I do like the idea of the wolf running across that because he's going to, but rather than deal with that, we're going to let Ingram start, and we're going to run Ingram towards the group and try to focus everything over here so that we won't have to worry about these guys for about 2 turns because they're going to have to run over to us while we're dealing with the other 3. So, we're going to watch out for the bear trap. We don't want to get too close to it. And we will run straight across. Hopefully we have enough run left in us. We do. To engage this wolf and give him a whack. Very nice. We will take advantage of this engaged wolf to hopefully get critical. Not bad. And we'll stay there, messing with that wolf. Yeah, so here we go. These 2 wolves are going to have to run as far as they can, which is not far enough to get to us. Which is great. Gives us another opportunity. All right. Let's see if we can... Oh, we can't. I was really hoping we could finish this wolf off and not have to deal with all of them. But let's first run to here. There are things around the world, like bear traps and this spear. And when we walk past the spear, we get spear throw in our ability bar. And we will take it and pick it up and huck it at that wolf. And after we did that, we still get to walk up to the wolf and use our other ability. Can I get both? No, I won't be able to hit both of you. We're fine. That wolf is done for. Love it. Yeah, one of my other nitpicks is I would say this level of zoom is about perfect, and I wish I had this level of zoom on the outer world. I'd like to be able to zoom in and out just a tiny bit further than they're currently letting us, but it is what it is. Let's get him stepped into the next wolf. Yeah, it don't matter, because no matter what, that wolf will be able to make it to us, so... That's why maybe he'll soak up some of the damage instead of one of the weaker characters that will do it. Man, that is a bummer. We just can't get anywhere. Alright, we'll try to come in on the side. Actually, no, we don't want to block the archer, because there is friendly fire. There will be a chance that we can get hit. We'll step right behind our brute. There are boons and buffs that you can get as you gain abilities with things like standing next to each other will give buffs, or standing next to enemies at certain times will give buffs, which we don't have any yet, but those are on their way, for sure. We're going to step in nice and close, so we can hopefully step over here so we have less of a chance to hit our companion. And there we have a 100% chance to hit the wolf, which means we will not hit anybody else. And that wolf is going to attack, and so will the next one. Very nice. Hardly any damage at all. Very nice. We'll shoot again. That will take care of that wolf. We'll step in a little closer, so that we can deal with these two as they step up. We'll step over to here. Alright. We're going to whack and take care of this wolf. And let's make sure... We're going to step to here. I think that's... Yeah, okay, we're good. I want to make sure that if one of these wolves come, they're definitely going to hit that... bear trap. What we're going to do is we're just going to get our guys set up and ready for these wolves. There, a nice little wall for them to not come hurt our rangers and our archers. And here come the wolves. They should make it to us this time. Yes, good. He took the hit, but he did hit us for 2. No big deal. And that is perfect because we can bring in our ranger with our stabby poison. Surround an engaged enemy unit with 2 allies to get a bonus. So now we are supported, which means our damage taken is reduced by 20%. But we still have our opportunity to stab and poison. And he has 3 health left, so he won't die this exact moment. You know, we'll go ahead and use our Fury and just take care of him so we don't have any more pain coming our way. And we've been galvanized. Once we tip the battle in our favor, our units become galvanized, significantly boosting the damage we do. And we'll stay here with our lineup. Will you make it to us? No, you won't. That is hilarious. Well, so much for you. Oh wait, no. I can't get over there? No, I guess I stood in a dumb place. Well, let's get him out of the way in case the ranger's turn comes. We don't want him standing in the way of the oh, no. In the way of the bullet. The arrows travel. Okay. We won't waste wrath here. We've got like 8 people who are gonna go. We'll just keep stepping out of the way of the archer. But this might just be it. Yeah, that's it. Awesome. Very cool. So these teeth, I think, are a form of currency with trackers, which I'm pretty sure I ran into one in a mountain somewhere. We may dump them for now. They just take up space. And oh, man. We only got 3 leather. What a bummer. Oh, man. I was really hoping we'd get 5. Well, hey, is what it is. We'll repair. Continue. And we are going to quickly head right back and get somebody into some better armor, and then we'll head out again. Oh. We will take advantage of the fact that we can sell anything to anybody by selling him the comfrey that we don't need. I am tempted to sell these. I feel like we're going to get more Well, that's weird. He reduced the price on the thing that I sold to him. Alright. I would like the money. Our wages are due in 10 hours. Alright, we're gonna sell these for now. We don't have enough for wages, but we are close. Hopefully we can sell the armor we're about to get rid of. So we're gonna forge some rags. And here we see, learn how to forge. The metal plates are heating. Press the left mouse button when a plate is red hot to forge your item. Press the left mouse button when the metal plate sparks to forge an item of superior quality. Hit all the plates at the right time to forge an item of exceptional quality. Now, I suck at all games all the time, so do not expect me to be making superior quality items, but we will certainly have some fun trying. Got one. Nice. Damn it. Missed. Too soon. Got two. Alright. We got a superior quality item. And a first craft bonus. New recipe. Reinforced battle plate. So, in our compendium, in the smithing, we have learned reinforced battle plate. Or we can learn. We'd have to use a skill point to unlock it, but then we have this much better armor, which hopefully we'll get to. Like I said, I messed around for a couple hours just kind of bouncing around and starting things over and trying out different oddball ways of starting or playing and just seeing what works. Alright, we'll sell this to you. Basic armor. And that gives us enough to pay our wages in a moment, which will be coming up. Alright, we're not too tired. We are facing south, looking north. Wait. What did we do? We were looking south, facing north. I always do this wrong. Alright. We gotta go south, so we're gonna head out this way. Yeah, and so here, I'd like to be able to zoom in just as much as we did, or near to it, a little more than this. Just a little bit more. Not too much. But even with that, still am really, this is, this game has been a lot of fun and is really pretty fantastic. We're going to stop everywhere possible to pick up things and explore, for sure. Oh, that's our target. So, you know what? We'll go fight them before we deal with anything else. There we go. Okay. Vanquish the Cathungud gang, and we'll get 95 bucks for that. It is a ringleader with a hoodlum support. So just 2 people versus our 5. This shouldn't be too difficult, though the leaders come with buffs that there we go. They have leader's aggression, which always deals critical hits, and the leader's dexterity and constitution is increased by 30. I'm very glad that I've noticed this at the outset before getting the leader perk, because it's red, and red is usually the symbol of something going wrong or bad or the enemy or whatever. So if we get some red effect, hopefully we'll know it's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, so there's 3 of our guys, and here's 2 more. How do we want to handle this? Let's pull our team to this side and force them to run through. Oh. Force them to run through these bear traps. I think we're going to start, since we have 3 attacks, we'll start with this guy. We're going to try to get 2 attacks off on her. And then use our 2 remaining attacks to try to push them towards us. Or get them to move towards us. To that end, let's move you a little closer. You know, we'll pull you behind the bear trap. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. If we gotta move him, we'll move him. But for now, let's get here. Toss. Beautiful. And then run up. Dab. Slice. Oops. Now slice. Okay, very nice. We'll switch to the archer, who unfortunately cannot reach, so he'll step forward a bit. Now shoot her. We're gonna try to focus everything on her because she's got the most protection. We will step him back. And you know what? No, we'll leave him here to bait them into coming out here. Whoops. All right. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, sure. Let's get her in. We'll step to the outside so we don't. You know what? I'm a little worried about making that trap. Activating that trap. We'll step him to the outside, so if we do get a chance to use the archer again, we're blocking. And stab and poison. Love it. Ooh, nice. Got a crit, too. We could wrath her. Let's do it. Very beautiful. We're going to get galvanized off of that. Great. Quick work of everybody. Fantastic. We can't step much further, so we'll just end right there. That's fine. He gets his opportunity. He's going to poison us. Yep. Bastard. We won't be able to make it anywhere. I don't think we can engage from here. Yeah. Oh, we can. Awesome. Very nice. Boom. Took out all his armor and 1 bit of health. A little bit of health. We'll save our Valor Points. You definitely won't make it anywhere, but we'll get you. We'll start running you in. And right there. Oh, you're not even going to make it. We're going to kill you here. Oh, wow, I still can't get in there. Oh, because he's got to run around. Yuck. Alright. Don't hit that trap. Do not hit that trap. Alright. No, not you. There. Beautiful. Next. Alright, this should do it. Nah, oops. Very nice. Actually, pretty easy work, too. Devious Whirlwind capacity. Nice. Alright. 2 of 2. Repair raw materials. We will level up Ingram. Let's see what we can get. Encouragement. Protect units and allies in the area. They gain protection for 2 rounds. Destabilizing Strike. Deals 5 or 6 damage to the target and applies destabilization for 2 rounds. Deals 7 damage to all units in the area 2 times. Usable after 2 attacks. Damage reduced by 30% for people that I'm standing near. Applies destabilization. Guard reduced to 0. Alright, so that negates any shields I think they're holding. Yeah, let's go with destabilizing. We'll do that. Done. Alright, and we'll definitely add to Constitution for him. Also, with these double pluses, it's basically letting you know you're going to get a lot more out of choosing that one than choosing one of the others. So here we see we're getting +4 to Constitution, carry capacity, and health, as opposed to just +1 to each of these, and +25 to critical damage. This is literally just +1 to willpower. So we will upgrade our Constitution. You're good. Where is our Ranger? We are going to... Let's check out Whirlwind Strike. Deals 8 damage to all units in the area. If this attack hits several units, creates a cloud of poison under each of them. Cloud of Poison applies 2 poison to any unit that walks through the cloud or ends their turn within it. Loses 5% of maximum... Yeah, we already know about poison. Yeah, let's mess around with that for a while. We can't dual wield, right? No. Yeah, we can't dual wield. That offhand is just for offhand. Okay, you've completed the mission, and we can turn in that mission in a moment. But we found more money, which is great, on these attacked Caravanneers, perhaps? He's slaughtered. We're going to check out this Tiltron County Old Wilbert's Fishery. Yeah, just steel. Oh yeah, so if we had there's another mini game. Let's actually assign somebody to it so we can pick up the the job. Yeah, yeah. There you go. Angler. We don't... Wait, do we have a fishing hook? I don't think... We don't have a hook. We shouldn't be able to do this. Well, either way. Use a hook to cast your line in the water with the left mouse button. Once the fish is hooked, hold left mouse button to keep the line tight and in the central zone. Don't let the fish escape. Not really hold, it's kind of click, but either way. Okay, well, yeah, we don't have hooks. That's fine. If we had a hook, if we can craft hooks when we camp. If we had a hook, we could fish. Here to catch fish? Well, I hope you know what you're doing. All right. Old Wilbert. Let's just see. I want to see what this job does. Willpower. Which... used to boost the troops' morale in combat, also increases critical hit. So we've got... let's see. Maybe we'll make you... Your strength is 7. Who's got a high strength to begin with? Huh, you already got a crazy high willpower. Maybe we'll give it to you. Maybe you won't be our blacksmith. There you go. We got 95 bucks coming to us, but we have $119, and we have 3 days worth of food. Let's continue to adventure for a little bit. Let's see where we're at. Maybe we'll go check out what this question mark is to this southwest. But first, we will grab this wood and whatever that is over there, which it looks to be mushrooms. Oh, here we go. Comfrey, and we'll go take a look at this little place here, which may just push us over the edge to pick up a skill. Yes, we discovered old Wilbert's sheepfold, which there's some people in, but before we check that out, we're going to learn some things. And we can learn anything in any job, plus general knowledge. We're going to start with general knowledge. I think for the absolute outset, we're going to run down this side to the right. We'll pick rationing so that we eat less food, frugality so we have to pay them less, and the ability to find more money. And that's just going to let us stay out longer and adventure more, which is what we absolutely want to do. Our consumption is 19, which isn't that bad, and our pay is kind of high. So we'll start with frugality, and we'll learn rationing next. All right, let's talk to these people. When Lord Layhart burned down my stables, my whole livelihood went up in flames, but Denai found us this place, a true blessing from the eye. Ciros Pavel. All right. Old Wilberts. My daughter is very proud to have secured this sheepfold, but we lack the necessary materials to rebuild it. Would you be willing to trade some for a little food and a useful recipe? All right, so I guess they're renting this place from old Wilbert. Or maybe he's one of them. We don't have 10 wood, so we can't do that. This person is a high level. What is this? Okay, this is stuff we can steal. Alright, you're pretty well outfitted there. Denai Pavi. My parents were sheep farmers back in Edoran. When I brought them to this abandoned sheep field, their tired faces lit up, and I saw hope in their eyes for the first time since we left. Awesome. Unfortunately, we've just learned that this building belongs to a man named Wilbert. Ah, okay. I would like to meet him and convince him to let us stay here. Alright. But I would feel safer if mercenaries such as you could escort me. The good people of Tiltron do not look kindly upon us refugees. Yeah, we've learned that. I fear this Wilbert person might become violent or refuse to even listen to me. I'm willing to give you all I have for my parents' safety. Alright, we'll do that job. Man, I really, like I said, I really am loving the art direction on this, and the consistency in detail levels across the board is just really something. Like, just all the little fine details in here are just exactly what they need to be at the various zoom levels that you're at. That it really is just a very beautiful game for not necessarily looking like a AAA game. Okay, so we will get a medallion, 20 influence, and we'll push our scenarios. Each region has its own scenario, and you can follow its progress here. And this would kick off a scenario. So, yeah, we know where that is. She'll meet us there. We'll go take care of that. So yeah, the town doesn't like refugees, and there she goes. Well, can I fight her? There for that. We'll meet you there in a second. We're gonna go. Nope. I'm gonna go up the mountain. Pathfinding is a little odd. If you click on things that they can get to, sometimes they just won't. Even with something like this, like if I click on this, yeah, perfect example. They won't walk around. They'll walk directly to and stop, and then you have to like figure it out yourself. Which that may become important later as you find more treacherous terrain. The player has to find their own way around. Maybe that's what the whole point of that is. But you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna camp here. But I've found it to be somewhat aggravating. For like, I can see the way I have to go around. Yeah. So your group is overtired. Your companions might die of exhaustion. If you keep walking, you really should rest. That's what we're building up our exhaustion here. We will hit rest. While you can't cross mountains and treacherous terrain like that, you can build things in camp, ropes and such that will become permanent traversal points that you can always come back to. So if you have one particular path that you want to be able to get back up and over each time, you can build this rope piton. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Probably piton in the camp, and you'll be able to come back to those. They stay there permanently. Okay, so we're resting. You can rest at a campfire in your camp, feed your troop, and pay their wages to avoid rest. Feed your troops, I suppose they meant. Resting refills your fatigue meter, restores your Valor Points, and speeds up time. It does not restore all of your Valor Points, as I found. So far, with the camp and the condition that it's in, I believe it only restores 2. Alright, so we have a Tinkerer. We will set them to a Tinkerin, and here we see we can make a Piton, which used to hang a rope and descend from steep heights. We can make lockpicks, torches, fishhooks, which we already know. You know what? We'll craft. Oops, 2 fishhooks. There we go. Bonus failed normal quality item. There's no little mini game for that one, but apparently there's an opportunity to get bonuses. We will try to make a cook pot that lets us. If we assign a cook to it, it reduces overall food consumption, which is another great thing, and it lets us unlock the ability to cook better food that applies longer-lasting buffs. We also will try to make a tent to provide other buffs. I have not yet made a tent, so I'm curious to see how that actually plays out. In 12 hours, we're going to owe money. Unfortunately, you can't pay them in advance, which is a bummer. I'd like to be able to pay them right now. But you can't, so that is what it is. There also is no ability to assign any kind of bonus for happiness. Like if you were flush with cash, it might be able, maybe as every once in a while, maybe this stuff comes up. I might just have not noticed it, or maybe I haven't unlocked it yet, but it'd be nice to be able to say, like, oh, we've made a ton of money. Everybody gets an extra 5 crown or something like that. That would increase their happiness. We are going to set out all of our food for them to eat. There we go. So I actually know that Wolf. I think we need 5, but Wolf will be useful if we can find a particular person that wants wolf meat to join us. So I'm going to hold on to that. I happen to have stumbled across that person, and I'm going to hold that for that very reason, because I'd like to be able to pick that person up. It only costs wolf meat to get them, so it doesn't cost any other money or influence. All right, we'll rest. We'll see time speeds up. It refills our fatigue meter, and we get 2 action points. We're well rested. Our happiness increased by 5, and a bunch of other areas. Maximum Valor Point overall is increased by 1. I'm not sure, and this again, I can't lock this out, so I can't hover over any of that and see what's causing what, which is, I'd like to be able to lock that out, go hover over that -5 and see what's up with that. I don't think that's actually in effect right now. I think that the lit up one is in effect. I think. The 7. And that if I was at -5, someone would want to leave. I think. Though maybe I have a permanent -5 and someone might want to leave me. But it doesn't seem to be that way. I think it's once I cross 15, 15 would light up, and my experience gained in combat will increase by 15%. I think that's how that'll work. So, nothing else we need to do. Oh, well, I can move the horse. Okay. We're going to go help out, actually. Yeah, forget the wood. I don't want to get tired. It's over here, right? Yes, it is. Old Wilbert's Fishery. See what this guy has to say. I'm assuming he lives in Tiltron, so he's probably not going to be keen on the idea. Why refuse? We are sheep farmers. If you would just let us stay in the sheepfold, we could. Absolutely not. I inherited this barn from my sister. I will not let anyone take it from me. Weird. But you're not even using it. You're a fisherman. What use would you have for a sheepfold? That is none of your business. I will do as I please with my property, and I will do what I must to protect it from raiders. I mean, well, they're not raiding it. They want to help you. Just hire them. All right. I mean, but it is his property. Let's talk to her and see what she's got to say. I will not go anywhere until this fool comes to his senses. I refuse to send my parents out on the roads again. I just can't do it. You agreed to help me, so please convince him to let us stay, and you will get your reward. All right, let's see if we can talk to him and convince him to let her stay. What's it to you if I use that sheepfold or not? That has nothing to do with it. That pile of rubble is mine. That woman has no right to stay there and is making a fuss. I'll pay you handsomely if you make her leave. All right, he would give me a fly. I would move the story forward. I mean, I do think that it's his place to live. Like, it's his place to do with what he wants. But also, like, this place is a rundown shithole. Like, it was really dilapidated looking. And they can just... you hire them. Like, charge them. I don't think we want to threaten him. That would also increase our suspicion. Though, in my playing this game, the suspicion has been basically meaningless. I don't know if it gets more complicated as the game gets more difficult, but you can choose a start where you start with just shy of the amount of suspicion before guards come after you. You start with like 59, and then I think it's 60 they come after you. But just being alive and breathing and living in the world, it starts to count down to 0 immediately. So in the time it takes you to walk from one town to the next, you are no longer even wanted. You start out as complete bandits, and with a short walk around a lake, are just nobodies. Maybe that makes sense if you're doing a really hardcore evil playthrough, and you're just keeping up that suspicion and keeping up that evil. But from my perspective, at least at the outset, and we'll see what happens as I start to play and if I mess around with that mechanic at all, it'd be nice if the player had to take an action or some series of different actions. Like, I had to do good, I had to help people do positive things. Maybe I had to give money to beggars, or remove wanted posters and go find them, or just generally do good deeds around town to remove the suspicion, or vice versa, continue doing bad things to have it grow, and just basically have to take an action to make it fall down from its higher levels. But not only is that not the case, it seemed to fall down incredibly precipitously. We could pay him $100. We've got $100 coming to us. Or we could just tell her no. Man. 60 to 100. So somewhere between really being wanted, if we threaten him and go, you better let her stay here. Or we could take what little money... I mean, I feel like, you know what? I feel like we're farmers. We're destitute. We started out in rags. We feel for these people, although she's really kitted out. She's in some really good gear for someone who doesn't have it going too well. But I still think, go with my gut. We'll pay him. We don't have much money, but he'll do well. He's going to get money from us, which is great. He'll be happy with that, and she'll be happy because she gets to stay there. And we clearly, as destitute farmers, certainly understand what it means to not have much and suffer. And so share and share alike. We'll use $100. Deal with that. I think we will still have enough to pay our guys. And that is the decision we have made. Ha! But if you want to buy the sheepfold, that's a whole other story. That pile of rubble is all or theirs for all I care. Oh, I wonder if you can actually buy places after this. That'd be nice. Has he accepted? Oh, blessed be the all-seeing eye. You cannot imagine what this new home means for the three of us. Please accept this as a token of our gratitude. So we got 20 renown. We'll move some story forward, and we get a medallion. A medallion does. We've gained a medallion, 20 influence. Thanks to you, the refugees can stay in the sheepfold. I have to go. I must tell my parents for the wonderful news. They will be thrilled. We'll stop in on them a little later. For now, let's see what that medallion does. We'll pop open somebody. +1 to willpower. All right. You know what we'll do is we'll put our boy Whiskrel back on strength and give him willpower for now. He's got +1 to willpower. Awesome. All right, and with that, we got to pay our wages, which we can just stop, literally open up a whole camp just to... Oh, we don't have enough. Okay, we got to get back to the town, which is just fine. We are going to... I think it's up that way. Up north, right? Yeah. I don't think we got stuck if I just click. So we'll get back north. Do we have anything to sell? We got a dagger. Let's sell a dagger to this person and see if... The refugee leader has caught wind of your actions. He wishes to meet you in the haven. All right, we'll go see him, maybe. Maybe. Well, I almost attacked them. That's not what I want to do. We do want to sell you... No, we're going to hold on to this poison dagger because... We'll sell this comfrey. Not enough to make any money to pay our bills. 76 going out, 95 coming in. That's fine. We'll keep that dagger because if we pick up another ranger... This one has poison right out of the gate, and a ranger that we'll pick up at the very beginning of the game will have crappy equipment. Alright, so lightning struck the ground. I have not gotten struck by lightning yet, but I do... Oh, there's bandits in the forest. If we don't get a new... If we can't find a new job, which is absolutely possible, we might go face. We'll go looking for trouble, I suppose. Let's collect our bounty, and now we have enough money to pay our wages, and next contract in 5 hours. All right. I don't know if it's one contract gets replaced, the empty slot, or if all the contracts cycle. I hope it's the latter. I don't think we talked to him before, but we will, just to show what he looks like and does. The informant. Psst, you. Yeah, you. You looking for work? I can give you tips and point you toward the best missions, the kind that pays much better than measly rewards the mercenary guild has to offer. Of course, you'll then have to meet the client and meddle in other people's affairs, but at the end of the day, it's the number of crowns in your purse that counts, right? And so for influence, I can buy special information that lets me know stuff that I can go do, jobs that I can do. We have 2 days worth of food. I think we're going to go, not the apothecary. I think we're going to go fight those bandits. So we will purchase some food. 6 crowns. Gives us 4 food. There we go. 3 days worth of food is all I want. And that gives us enough to still pay our wages, which we need to do right now. Yeah, this guy wants to meet us, but I don't think we have enough in terms of money and supplies to get all the way down there. So instead, we'll cut into these woods. And hopefully we can find... Yes, here they are. These bandits, and hopefully it's not too bad. We'll see. This could be terrible. No, level 1. 2 henchmen and a raider. We will fight them. They won't give much, but... at least it'll give us some experience, and, you know, maybe level some more people up. Alright, so we're fighting 3 people. Let's see. Where's our 13? Yeah, you're our 13. And we'll do the same again. Oh, God. Alright, so they got 1, 2. These 2 guys... have off-handed axes, and they're going to throw those axes, which is going to be just a big old pain in the butt. We're going to run him over. We'll give you destabilizing strike and a swipe, and that's it. Oh, I thought I had 3. I guess I had 1. Alright, well, luckily he's engaged with us, so they couldn't throw anything. we will run you over. Where's our archer? I should have moved the archer before we started. Oh well. Where's the bear trap? All right, we're good. And we will give you a whack. Hopefully, it pushes him back. I shouldn't have done that. I should have come on the other side so we wouldn't be able to push him. Let's see if we can butt up against him and stop him from throwing things in our face. End our turn there. And we will bring you over behind, out of the way, and give you Whirlwind. Nice. Get poisoned? What does Whirlwind Strike do? Cloud of poison. Oh, I gotta hit several units to do it. That's fine. I like that idea. Alright. Big heavy hit, but that's just fine. You guys are both in the same position. Who's next? Turn that off. You are next, followed by you. Alright. Followed by you? Yeah. Okay. We will surround you, make your life a little worse. And fudge, I shouldn't have done that. Who can take it? I guess Whiskrel can take it. Can I move further? No, that's as far as I can go. Whoops. Forgot about that. Alright, Whiskrel. You're gonna get a big old whack. Whoops. Oh my god. No, it's fine. And let's get you over here. And just far enough. 54% chance. Whatever, we're gonna take it. Good. Very nice. Oh, don't you do it. Don't you do it. What do we want to do? We won't be able to interrupt his targeting with this. So we're still in some trouble there. If we had like a knockback ability, we'd be able to interrupt him, but we don't. So, 'tis what it is. Oh, spear. Awesome. Knockback. That'll interrupt his targeting. Beautiful. Alright, yeah, we'll leave some protection there for him. And take a hit. No fun. No one likes getting hit. We'll step him away. Yeah, we'll step him away with his attack being what it is. And we are engaged. That's just fine. Alright. Oh, man. Do we want to Wrath and just be done with you? We'll gain Fury. Yeah, let's go for it. We're probably going to rest after this anyway, so. Let's get you out of the way of AoE stuff. Good enough. Whack him good. Alright. Whack. And I think... Who's next? You? Yeah, that's fine. We'll take the hit. Oh, good. You're just targeting. Well, guess who's going to get interrupted? Say goodbye to you. Beautiful. They could absolutely stretch those out. Just a tiny touch. It'd be nice if those were slow-mo or just a little bit longer because they're pretty cool. No, we don't want to do that because we will stop him from getting... He's got the pushback, so we will stand here. And make him go here. I should have stood one over. And we will hit you with the pushback, which will break out your targeting. And end the turn. You... I can anybody. That's the person we want to, and that kills him. It's over. Is it? Yeah, it's awesome. 24 gold. Not too bad. Oh, man. Everybody needs some repairing. 4 raw materials. We're going to have to make some money pretty quick, huh? Alright, Warrian. What do we got? Valorous Audacity. Every time this unit ends their turn next to an enemy, we will not be near enemies. We're a ranger, archer. Every time this unit kills an enemy, we gain 1. Every time we are next to an ally. So we're probably going to be out in the back or far enough away. We'll say kill. I don't know how often we're going to be killing, but if we do, we'll gain 1. And we'll take the suggested constitution and health. Great. Love it. And we will continue. We did not gain anything to sell. And we do not have enough to pay. So what we will hope to do... We got 2 days to make enough money to pay. Don't know that it's been 12 hours, but let's take a look. Yep. For work. Okay, awesome. Recent increase in caravan raids attributed to Tavern squad. A bounty is offered to anybody who will put an end to this nuisance. Accept. Absolutely. Alright, oh, awesome. And he's on the way to where we want to go anyway. We got 3 days worth of food. We do not have enough to pay our troops. We have just a little bit in terms of repair supplies. But I think we're not going to buy any more. Okay, we want to go out and down that road. We would like to save our money and hopefully find some money or find something along the way. We've been to Plateau Stables. This is where we started out here. Oh, there's a rock I'd love to get. I guess that respawns. Don't want to walk out there because we are burning our fatigue and health with little, but in the way of restoring that at this exact moment. We have to get all the way out, fight this group, and then come all the way back. Are you going to come fight us? What in the world? Oh, yeah. Where's them refugees? We'll toss them out ourselves. We'll toss them all out. Yeah, I've been drinking. We all have. How do you know? You Sears or something? Pfft, never mind. Leave us be. We got refugees to clear out of Tiltron. So this was, right when I started the game, this was the only easy fight offered to me, was 3 fully armored, fully equipped people. I don't remember if I took it. I don't know if they had any debuffs from being drunk, but they start with like leaders, whatever, and like all these like buffs, and I was just like, are you kidding me? And they summarily executed us very easily. Alright. There's a salt mine. We're not going to be stopping in there just yet. Is that our target? No. We got some ways to go. We will stop at where the places we discover, though. Oh, that is our target. Oh, awesome. I'm pretty sure that little symbol means target. Well, let's start at this Lund farm, I think it said. How could they? We didn't even put up a fight, and they still killed our precious Lucilla. Mad with grief, her father chased after them toward the mill. I hope he caught up with them. Those thieves don't deserve to live. Alright. Somebody's father... No. Somebody's father chased after somebody towards the mill. Oh, I think I see a mill. I think I did this one already. But we'll fight these guys first. No, actually, wait. We will sleep first. We will rest, and we do not have enough to pay our wages. We'll see how that goes for us. Maybe the guys we're about to fight will drop money. Boy, they drop 30 bucks. Alright, we're getting happier. And gaining some influence. And, ready to fight. Ooh. What is going on here? Oh, I thought they were going to fight each other. Alright. Well, while they pass on, we will take on this fight. Vanquish Thavernal Squad. Thavernal the Bone Ripper and a henchman and a raider. Oh boy, the Bone Ripper. Let's see. Please don't rip my bones. All right, they get leader's protection. She's pretty beefy, especially in comparison to us in terms of armor. And the henchmen are not too much to worry about. I'm so tired of these henchmen. So tired of them. Let's get everybody onto one side. Okay, we'll take you out first. We got spears? Can I get all... I wonder if I can get all the way out to that spear, but I don't think I'm going to be able to then attack her. But maybe we'll catch her attention. Trying to get as close as possible to... Bam. Not close enough. 5 to 6 damage. Alright. Well, we'll step in her way so she doesn't run over to him. I'm sure she won't, but we'll step in her way. And we will next run him up to here. And also aim for her. Oh, I can't hit her. Ah, shit. Did I go? Let me go. Ah, I can't reach her. Damn it. I should have stepped further while I had the chance. All right, I guess we'll shoot at him. Ooh, this is turning ugly fast. Okay. Well, not ideal. Big old bummer. Well, let's get him. I can't run through there. I'd like to get him engaged pretty darn quickly. Can I hit him from there? Let's find out. I hope I'm not wasting a turn. Oh yeah, he's got the AoE attack, so good. We did not get engaged, but hopefully... Can I engage him? No, I can't. Nothing happens. Yeah, grab it. I can't. Alright. Damn it. Damn it. That was what I was hoping wouldn't happen. But, here we go with this. I'm a little worried about hitting our own guy, unfortunately. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, I won't be able to hit both. That's fine. This is really not going well. I did not want to split everybody up to work on their own person. I wanted to bear down onto one person. Oh, we can push them together. Here we go. Nice. Anybody on our side hurt? You, but I can't get to you, so that's fine. Targeting. Ooh, we can push him back again. Actually, let's move... Where? Can't get in there. I won't be able to push him. Let's see if this if it anyway breaks his concentration. It does not. That is a bummer. But I can step out of the way. Man. Okay. We're going to use this opportunity to push her down further. Hopefully not get too racked. Let's start with a shot. 75-25. No. Not start with that kind of shot. We'll put him over here. Alright. Man, okay, this is not going the best. But I can't move because I am engaged, so the only thing I can do is swing. What a bummer. You can also move, which is good. So now no one's going to get hit. We'll step right here and do our whirlwind. This should actually work out well for us now, finally. Alright, things are maybe, just maybe, going back in our direction. We will use our Fury, finish off the guy that's actually going to hit somebody. Galvanized. Awesome. And I like where we're at. Alright, good. Hopefully we don't lose anybody. No. Okay, cool. Like, don't you do it. Let's get out of the way again. Waste your... Yeah, good. Make sure we don't accidentally make a poison cloud on our own people. Alright, he's dead. Beautiful. Let's start running over. End our turn. Who's next? You. Run up behind her. Give her a good whacking. Beautiful. Very nice. We'll step him out even further. Give somebody else a chance. Give someone else a chance to get in there. Alright. We hit her. We're going to run him over here. I'm worried about her possibly getting a swing. So we will give him healing. And end there. Let's see. Yep, that does it. Beautiful. Alright, not the most elegant, but still took care of the job. Oh, nice. We got a Renegade's two-handed hammer. I will guarantee you no one... Sandstone. Slightly brittle rock could have many uses. I'll guarantee you no one can use that hammer. Like, I guarantee it. Every one of these, like, cool weapons I keep picking up, they're like, nope, no one can hold it. Alright, let's see. End their turn next to an enemy and is not engaged. Yeah, that's probably a good idea for Isabade. And we will take absolutely the critical hit. We love it. And who's next? Nicked. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, we got to repair your armor. We already know that. Relentless Charge. Disengages and charges in a straight line. Deals 4 damage to all units in their path and applies slowdown for one round. That's pretty cool. I don't yet want to take anything that takes down. At some point, we'll get more things that let us add action points like we saw, or Valor Points. Like with that whole, if you're next to somebody who's not engaged or whatever. Once we see that starting to pay off and strategy starting to pay off, I might look at things with double, but for right now. This also is something that deals poison damage, and if maybe we wanted to, in the compendium, we can spec into poison so people do more poison damage. Let's see what Destroyer does. 6 to 8 damage and weakens for 3 rounds. I like this disengage. I think that's a free disengage without an attack of opportunity. Damages everybody in my path and applies slowdown, I'm assuming, to the enemy. So we'll take that. We'll see what that does. He's our little juggernaut. Constitution, absolutely. I'm just going to keep taking these double pluses while we're figuring other things out. Repair for 4, sure. We definitely have to go buy some repair goods. But, we're going to go... do we have enough to pay our troops? No. But, let's go check. Well, first... we will... How are we doing on food? We eat 19. Let's get more money. Yeah, sure. And then we'll take rationing, or rationing next. Okay. Inspect. Just free. I guess because they've been ransacked. Inspect. Yay! Inspect. Yay! We have enough to pay. Awesome. Inspect. Oh, awesome. Very cool. Is there leather in here? Oh, nice. Oh, fan-freaking-tastic. A knowledge book. Okay, yeah, we're gonna read that. And let's get our rationing. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's good. I like it. What else we got? We already checked out. Did we? Yeah, that was weird. They were lit up, now they're out. Alright, we checked out everybody else. Okay. Hackard. Oh, I think, let's see. He killed everyone. A real madman. I'm injured. Help me. Sure. Are you... Wait. What are you? Are you the father? Thank you. I still can't believe that Ricky used us as bait. He was the one to blame, not us. If he hadn't killed that little girl to steal her necklace, her father wouldn't have fought back and my friends would still be alive. Take me with you. I have a score to settle with that traitor. Alright, maybe we can talk him... I guess he's an outlaw. We can talk him out of being an outlaw, I suppose. See what he is. He's a ranger. Oh, cool. We can give him a poison blade. Okay, yeah, he's a ranger outlaw. You know what? We'll make you a thief. That seems fitting. He automatically is ready to... let's give him the Victoria support. No one has that yet, so we'll just see how that starts playing out. And we'll take the one that's offered. Dexterity, we love it. Mr. Hackard, let's give you a poison blade. And then we can sell that blade. Oh, you know what? Also, where's the hammer guy? Oh, nice, you can use it. Awesome. It gives... This one had ram. And this one has coup de grace. Targets an area, deals 13 damage to all units in that area at the start of the next turn, or if the opponent disengages. Alright, cool. So that's that targeting that we saw. So it wastes a turn, but it means that the next turn, as long as I don't get interrupted, I will rock them. Oh, Jesus. I don't understand this little, like, paintbrush symbol. Can't do anything with it. Alright, whatever. Okay. We're not going to fuck around with those guys with a skull over their face. That probably means they're deadly. And we will head back to collect our funds. We, in theory, actually do have enough... Oh, no, we don't have food. We don't have food. I don't even think we have enough food to make it. Do we try to go hunting instead? Stop right there. Pause. Where is this dude? The refugee leader awaits you in the haven. And it is out... Can I move out here? No, I can't. It is out past this. I don't see a place to hunt. I wanted to hold on to this food. But if I go all the way back and all the way back here, that's like 6 days worth of food we're going to need. I'm going to risk it. Please don't fight us. Please do not come fight us. This might be a giant mistake. Let's also do this. Save. What are we? Farmers Adventure. Famers? Alright. Farmer's Adventure. Continue. Is this the dude? Whoa, okay, we're not. Are you the guy? Or are you a problem? Man, I'm burning every... What are you? No, that can't be. Do we just die if we go... Wait, that has to be. There's no other where to go. That's got to be it. Let's go get this. Oh shit, it's all the way up there. Fuck. Alright, we just like trapped ourselves. Please guys, this is why you need to run. Oh, thank you for walking in the other direction. That looks terrifying. Why does he got a red crown? We are burning all sorts of food and supplies and everything. Yeah, this has to be up here. We'll talk to this guy at the Haven. The refugee. There he is. Gunna. Refugee leader. Helna. Nefalt. Alright, let's start with the refugee leader. Ah, mercenaries, just in the nick of time. Welcome to the Haven. My name is Fergus. I'm the former Lord Mayor of Corsia. I now lead the refugees. As you have discovered, the locals haven't exactly welcomed us with open arms. I have therefore decided to move our people to this cold and isolated wasteland, but it seems that it is still not far enough for the Lady Mayoress of Stromcap. Yeah, so he moved far away and she still hates them. Take our Woodcutter Camp, for example. We are in need of wood to fortify our new home and survive the winter months, but the local farmers have been harassing us ceaselessly. I fear the worst. We haven't heard from our woodcutters in several days. Hence the reason for your presence here. The situation could be far too dangerous for the humble farmers that we are. Are you kidding me? Look at us. I need mercenaries to find out what happened to our men. Sure. That's the direction we gotta go anyway. Woodcutters are just north of here. Maybe, just maybe, please, does anybody sell anything in here? We have surplus. Do you sell food, though? Alright, well, let's sell you some stuff. You can have our wheat. You can have this crappy thing and this crappy thing. That gives us enough to pay our wages, for sure. I don't know what the sandstone does, but I'm not going to hold on to stuff at the moment. Someone sell food. Also, what else is there? You got Sarah. We're trying to rebuild a village from scratch. We've got more than enough farmers, but we're in dire need of skilled craftspeople. If you find a blacksmith amongst the refugees, please bring them to us. We are in such a bind, we are willing to pay for your help. All right. So 2 people now want a blacksmith. The Forge Master and this guy. I asked Bertram to bring me everything I need to sew warmer clothes. When do you think he'll be back? I don't know. How the hell would I know? I know that Fergus and others are doing their best, but let's face it, we won't survive the winter months if we stay here. Man, I really wish you guys had food. Alright, well. Man. Mushrooms, yay. Oh, I bet you guys have food. Please. No, you don't. You have fish hooks. So do I. Well, we got 2 days worth of food. The question now is, do we head up? How bad does that look? Bug it. Let's do it. We're gonna starve. But maybe we'll run into some wolves. Or we can find... Hey. Oh, wolves. Yay. Wolves, please. For the first time ever, someone's looking for you. 8 wolves? Alright, let's do it. Yeah, that's a lot of wolves. Alright, where's my guys with the decent enough armor? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's everybody. Alright, let's do it. We'll focus in on you. We'll hold you there. What do we want next? Alright, let's get you away from here. If we can. Destabilization. We'll hold out for our... Why do I already have Wrath? Oh, because you're... Yeah, well, I'm going to kill you right now. Beautiful. Let's... Who's the next wolf to move? Let's try to see if we could bait these wolves into moving into this trap. Alright. 2 wolves are going to move. Here comes one into a trap, please. No? You didn't make it? You have to run around each other, unfortunately. Oh, yeah, nice. Almost. Oops. No. Perfect. Actually, I can't further. That's fine. Whirlwind Strike. The enemy isn't... Oh, they are engaged, so we won't get a point for that, but that's okay. He runs in, gives us a swipe, and gains support. We will run in and push him back so he's no longer supporting. We don't have chains, so we can't. Now we see right here, it said we gain knockback, or rather knockout. We would have been able to. I'm not going to step there. I'm going to stay there for now. If we had chains, we'd be able to capture one of these wolves and probably turn it into our wolf. Man, you are again ate him a butt. Alright, well, it looks good that we've kind of ruined their plans. Possibly also our own. Let's get you out of the way of the archer. Standing here. We're going to try to keep baiting these wolves into running across this thing. Someone's got to set it off. Then we can... Oh, awesome. We're next to an ally. That was perfect. That was beautiful. Alright. You. I don't want to step in front of the archer. We'll just get you there for now. One of these wolves has to break this line. Like, geez Louise, come on. Man, it's me again. That was not what I... Wait, I can do anybody, right? Yeah, I can do literally anybody. Not the bear trap. You. Nice. Alright, one down. Good. Now, are you out of your mind? What? Oh my god, that was enraging. Stop it with activating there. Set off that trap, bastard. Let's get him out to guard these guys. What's he at? 4 of 8? Yeah, let's at least start opening up some room here. Okay. You. If I step in there, I'm going to set that off. But I can come over here and give you a hit. And a kick. Swipe. And then make sure that you also are ready to soak up some damage. Who is this? Let's get you here so that you don't set off a trap. Then here. You have... Oh, no, you don't. Alright, we'll go here. Oh, I thought that would take care of... Oh, it's us that have a little bit. I thought he had... I thought he was going to die. But we poisoned him. Great. We removed our baiting... I can't believe no one set that off. You guys are really something else here. What we can do is... We'll probably set it off right now. We'll do that. Poison these guys up. Lovely. Galvanization. Let's just end our turn. Awesome. We weren't engaged. We got an extra point. Uh-oh. Now we're surrounded. Let's get you in here. Oh wow, we can't attack. We can do Relentless Charge. Can I just get you both? I can. Let's do it. Nice. Very nice. And let's go coup de grace for the next turn. Beautiful. What happened? Swing. Deals 20 damage at the start of the next turn. Oh, I have to press it again to finish it. Alright, cool. Shall we let our opponents go? Sure, there's one left. He can run. Okay, awesome. We've got 3 days worth of food. We were able to repair this time, but we will not be able to repair the next time. But that is okay, because we are not going to be going too much further. We're going to check out what's at the top of this hill. We'll probably end it at the top of the hill. We'll just scope out what's up there, see what it looks like. Next to an enemy that's not engaged, kills an enemy. Next to an ally. I think we got 2 on the field already that are doing this. Yeah, let's do that. Let's set them up with each other. Sure. Maybe we can use that to our advantage in the beginning. Put a bunch of people next to each other. We shall see. Whoops. Forgot to... Yeah, we'll go with strength. And... Alright. Excellent. Okay, so it is clearly a... No, it's up actually further this way. Out this tower, defended by bandits. So there's the Woodcutters Camp. Alright, we'll go in, check it out, and maybe we'll call it after that. See what's going on in here. Anthus. Huh? That chief is worried about us. Well, and he should be. The locals are getting more vindictive by the minute. They harass us, and we haven't men to send a message. And what? Uh-oh. Watch out. The farmers are back. You there, mercenaries. Since the chief sent you, hurry up and join our lads outside the camp and stop these fools from getting in. What? Well, what are you waiting for? Alright. So what is happening? We'll go see. We'll do this bout. Hopefully we can talk these guys out of this. What do you want now? Don't you have anything better to do than harass refugees? I mean, they are just in the woods. Oh my god, look at those weapons. Oh boy. Even if you were Ador himself, you wouldn't cut down those trees. You couldn't cut down those trees. What do you mean? What's it to you if we cut those trees instead of any others? The Mount Altus forest is sacred. It belongs to the tools since the dawn of time. If you upset the little folk, they will attack all the surrounding settlements, including ours and your haven. Don't be absurd. The tools aren't even real. They're just fairy tales. We won't freeze to death over some imaginary pixies. Oh boy. They're not going to make this easy, are they? How dare you? For I's sake. Go and tell your hallucinations to move out. There's no lack of trees in this county. Mercenaries, did you hear that? Name your price and give those blasphemers the punishment they deserve. The tools will be most grateful. Okay. Man, these refugees are just kind of moving in and, like, not being considerate at all. Just kind of like, well, whatever with your stupid belief system. We're just going to cut down these trees anyway. But the local townsfolk are really just crappy people. Can't like just tell them where they can go. So they're really not making this easy on us. The Ediranian refugees hilariously are level 2, even though they have nothing going for them. But they'll give us beans. I guess we're gonna side with the refugees. Yeah, let's go for it. We'll side with the refugees. See what happens. Hopefully this doesn't lead to our death. Some of the characters accompanying you are important. If they die, you'll have to restart the battle and protect them. Oh, I don't like to hear that. Leader's aggression. Alright, we've got leader's aggression. That's awesome. Alright, we got 2 guys completely surrounded here. Not exactly sure who I guess I don't control green. I do control blue. Can I reach you? In a second, I can. There we go. We'll hit the guy that's going to move next. Where's the... Okay. Then we'll end that turn. And we will... Perfect. Or what do you have? Oh, you got that whirlwind. Can I get... I wonder if I can hit both of them if I go over here with them. Let's try it. Let's see if that's enough. It was not. What a bummer. Okay. I was hoping that was close enough. Now we're just going to take a swipe. Oh well. And we are engaged, so we'll get nothing out of the deal. Except a good poke. Alright. You. Over here. Take our last hit. And run in a straight line. Is that enough? No, I think it has to turn white for effect. We do this. Are you fucking kidding me? That sucks. He just ran the opposite way that I want, and I get nothing. Oh my god. Well, that was a nice waste of a turn. Awesome. That's fantastic. He wasted a turn literally running back and forth. Good job, pal. Oh, I'm so glad you went for him. And for some reason ran halfway across the battlefield. Okay. Alright. Weird. Let's get you poisoned. For sure. And get our... What? Thank you. And because we're standing next to our guy... Wait, no, we're engaged, so we won't get anything. That's okay. Oh, I should have ran over and got the other thing first. Can any one of our guys help? Thank you. Can, like, something good happen? Or is it all going to be bad? We got the pushback, so we'll push him back. Huh. Did it push us back instead? I don't know. Alright, yeah, do something good. Thank you. Very nice. Alright. Can't get to anybody else. So we'll stand in front of him. And whack. And you will run around and come hit us, but that's okay. Ooh, that was a good hit. Jeez. But you guys take that person down. Close. What are you gonna do? Whose turn is it? Mine again? Wait. I can take anybody, right? Can you go? No, only he can go. Wait, is it because I'm selected? Yeah. Alright. You are in combat. Alright. Let's step away from you. And shoot you. Please crit. Nice. Nope, not enough. Damn it. I was really hoping for that. Nice, the poison did it. And we're galvanized. Beautiful. Alright, here comes what do we got? Who's closest to death that I can get to? Nobody. I got just a single stab. Alright, we will come over here. Stab. Nice. Crit and poison. Ouch. Thank you. Do the job. Now, use the rest of your movement points to run over this way. Or don't. Down there. That's fine, too. Alright, let's end the turn next to our person. Yay. What has happened? Oh, it's my turn. I keep seeing that red. I'm like, wait, what was the problem? Alright, we just have to make our way over here, so let's do it. Ouch. Yeah, poison. Yep. Yeah. Definitely want to end this. We don't want people taking damage if they don't have to. Demoralized and fleeing. Yeah, we'll win. All right, we got money, increase, and clothes. We don't have enough to repair, so we'll have to make our way back. Let's see if there is, Huh. I was hoping that there would be, some outcome to that. There might be. That'll be the last thing we do. Let's get some food. Whoops. We'll pay our wages. And we will rest. Oh, is that how you assign people? Wait. Where's my tinkerer? You. Oh, you bastard. That's how I could have been making gear. Assign tinkerer makes one every time they rest. Okay. Well, did I just rest? I did. I rested. Well, it is what it is. Oh well. Okay, let's go see what happens at the Woodcutters Camp. Awesome. All this talk of tools was driving me mad. It was high time someone talked some sense into him. Here's your reward. Be sure to let the chief know we're safe and you've cleared the way. We got influence and we got wood. Alright. Where is the chief? We'll walk back down here. I kind of want to walk over to get that, but I'm not going to. We're going the right way, yeah, right? It's over here somewhere? There it is. Don't make me fight whatever those guys are. They're green, it should be fine. Okay, we can catch up to them, we'll sell stuff to them, but we couldn't. Alright. Refugee leader. Thank you for helping the woodcutters. I do not know if their work will be enough to see us through the spring, but at least you have given us hope. Thanks. I was hoping I'd get something out of that. Sell our surplus. Well, we're going to sell some surplus to you. We'll hold on to these. We got 105 coming to us, but we got to get there. We got 2 days to get there, and we got plenty of food. We'll hold on to those for now. You've got... how much does it... Can I see how much it costs? 3 and 3. Oh, we have 3. Alright, awesome. We're gonna make somebody else some rags once we get back. But I think that's a good spot to leave it. Yeah, I think that's good. We still got to walk back to Stromcap and probably pick up some more jobs. But I'm definitely digging this game. This is pretty fantastic and right up my alley. Just a harsh and brutal world where you kind of tell your own story. Don't walk too far, guys. If you like this kind of stuff, want to watch me play games that stress me out and I'm no good at, subscribe for more. And we'll be back next time with Wartales.